if I told you that behind the glittering crown of a beauty queen lies a story darker than anyone could imagine? Would you believe it? This is the story of Nguyễn Thúc Thùy Tiên, Miss Grand International 2021. A woman who once stood proudly on the world stage. A woman whose smile was trusted by millions. A woman whose crown symbolized hope and pride for her country. But just a few years later, that same crown became a shadow. Because at the center of her downfall was a piece of candy. The candy was called Cara. It was small, colorful, and marketed as a miracle. A vegetable candy that claimed to burn fat, boost health, and keep you young. It sounded too good to resist. And with Thùy Tien's face on the campaign, it looked too real to doubt. She appeared in live streams holding the box with confidence. Her voice turned ads into promises, and her image drove sales into the millions. People bought it not just because they believed in the candy, but because they believed in her. But investigators soon pulled back the curtain. The formula was not as natural as advertised. The health claims were exaggerated. The product was not what it pretended to be. And suddenly the trusted face of the brand became part of the scandal itself. Now the mystery begins. Did Thùy Tiên know what she was selling? Or was she only a pawn in a larger game? When a celebrity endorsement leads to deception, who carries the weight of responsibility? The company? The queen? Or the public who placed their trust in both? This is not just about the fall of a star. It is about the fragile line between fame and fraud. And this is only the first chapter in a story that grows darker the deeper we go. The scandal didn't stay hidden for long. Investigators began peeling back layers that shocked not only fans but the entire nation. They uncovered major legal loopholes in how the candy was produced and promoted. Vietnam's food safety laws allowed companies to self-declare their products. No pre-market testing was required. Government inspections were inconsistent at best. This meant a flashy marketing campaign could be more powerful than actual science. And that's exactly what happened. Inside, the miracle candy was a lie wrapped in bright packaging. The label proudly claimed 28% vegetable extract. But when tested, the reality was less than 1%. That's not just misleading, it's fraud. Authorities officially classified Cara as counterfeit in quality. And yet, the spectacle worked. A rented farm became the stage for fake, organic harvests. A beauty queen's smile became the stamp of trust. And a nation of consumers fell for it. The numbers are truly staggering. Over 129,000 boxes sold. More than 56,000 customers targeted. Revenue reached 17.5 billion Vietnamese dong, which is around 680,000 US dollars. In just a few weeks. Estimated profit, 12.4 billion Vietnamese dong. About 480,000 US dollars. Just think about it. Nearly $500,000 earned from a candy that isn't even what its label claims to be. The accused included the crown jewel herself, Nguyễn Thúc Thùy Tiên, alongside influencers Hang Du Muk and Quang Linh Vlogs. Authorities recommended prosecution for deceiving the public. And then came the betrayal behind the scenes. Her own management agency, Sen Vang, rushed to distance themselves, claiming they had no role in production or sales. Reports revealed that Thùy Tiên even asked them to sign a backdated contract. A desperate move to protect her image. But perhaps the most shocking twist was this. Under mounting pressure, the former Miss Grand International returned 3.2 billion Vietnamese dong, about 125,000 US dollars, to mitigate damages. A beauty queen once celebrated as a national symbol now writing checks to pay back angry customers. This is not just a scandal. It's a wake-up call. If a crown, a title, and millions of adoring fans couldn't protect the truth, then what hope does the average consumer really have? But what really happened behind the glittering ads? Investigators soon uncovered shocking truths. Nguyễn Thúc Thùy Tien's downfall is more than just the story of a fallen beauty queen. It is a mirror reflecting the darker side of fame, business, and human trust. When the investigation closed, prosecutors moved forward with formal charges. Fraudulent advertising, consumer deception, conspiracy to mislead. The same crown that once symbolized national pride is now mentioned in the same breath as courtrooms and public disgrace. But behind the headlines lies something even more unsettling. This case reveals how easily trust can be manufactured, packaged, and sold. A celebrity smile, a perfectly edited live stream, a product wrapped in promises too good to question. That is the formula of persuasion in the modern age. And it worked. Millions of people believed, millions of people paid, and millions of people were betrayed. So who bears the true responsibility? The company that engineered the scam? The influencers who amplified the lies? or society itself, forever chasing shortcuts to beauty, health, and success? There are no simple answers, but the questions are vital, because next time you see a familiar face holding a miracle product, you might ask yourself, is this truth, or just another illusion wrapped in glamour? For Thùy Tiên, the price came fast and heavy. Contracts gone, reputation shattered, her name etched not in glory, but in scandal. Yet her case is not unique. It's only louder, brighter, because she wore the crown. Behind the glow of influencers, athletes, actors, and beauty queens, how many other products are being sold on promises that can never be kept? How many more scandals are waiting to explode? The truth is unsettling, but perhaps that is the lesson. Fame can lift people up, but it can also blind and deceive. And in a world where influence sells faster than honesty, the ultimate question remains, who can you really trust? The crown may shine, but the truth is often buried in the shadows. What do you think? Was Thùy Tiên a victim of a broken system? Or was she an active player in a grand deception? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your take on this scandal. And if you want to uncover more hidden stories behind the glittering world of fame, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Because sometimes, the brightest lights hide the darkest secrets.